Hey, my friends. Here is something I hear all the time. I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. And why is it we make plans to do something different, and then when it gets into the moment of decision, we just tend to abandon all the things we had intended to do and go with what feels good in the moment? Why is that? Well, it's because of a part of our brain. It's the 2-year-old brain. I like to call it the 2-year-old brain because it's the part of our brain that kind of acts like a 2-year-old. And so its main objectives are to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and conserve energy. Brooke Castillo calls this the motivational triad. Probably others do too. But it is the thing that motivates us to take action. And when our 2-year-old brain is in charge, it is to just whatever feels good in the moment. Now, our 2-year-old brain is being activated all the time in our world right now. All marketing is targeted at the 2-year-old brain. Just have it right now. You don't have to wait. And our 2-year-old brain does not have any way to access our hopes and dreams, the future, the past. It's only interested in right now. That's why, no matter how good your intentions were, in the moment, if we don't take those intentions to the prefrontal cortex out of the 2-year-old brain, and realize, oh, we're going to have to avoid a little bit of pleasure. We're going to have to delay gratification if we're going to be successful. And that can feel really difficult. If you're like me, it almost feels like you're going to die. If there's that sugar treat and you don't eat it, the 2-year-old is throwing a tantrum. And so how do we do this? How do we manage this? Well, number one is your environment. If you don't have things in your environment that trigger this, you're going to be able to manage it much, much better. When it comes to food, that means keeping foods out of your environment that are difficult for you to manage. The next thing is to just notice your brain and don't beat yourself up about it. Just observe your thoughts and notice when the 2-year-old brain is screaming so that you can just be more mindful and aware of what's happening. Then you can reassure that 2-year-old brain, just like you would with a child, to just say, it's fine. I'm not going to die. I say that to myself all the time. You're not going to die. We're not going to eat that thing. We're not going to sit on the couch, whatever it is. We're going to go for a walk. You're not going to die. Or I'm not going to buy that thing. The 2-year-old will do all those things, whatever makes you feel good in the moment, and just ignoring the consequence is the 2-year-old brain at work. Here's another thing we can do. Take it to a question. So ask a question, because that moves the thought from the 2-year-old brain into our executive functioning brain, where we can think it through in light of our hopes and our dreams and our plans. So to start, my friends, just notice how your 2-year-old brain is behaving and do a little talking back and see what helps you to overcome this tendency to want to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and conserve energy, because that does not lead to a happy life. So just be aware. And again, welcome to being human.